What's up, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Chill4Ex. And basically, like in the description, my intent is to create a form, if you will, a video form, if you will, of a relaxed environment and a place where we can come together and do these simulations here. Uh, my intent is to show you my strategy. I'm not saying it's just I'm pretty indifferent to it. I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's what's working for me currently. Um, you may have a different strategy, and that might work for you, and that's why I encourage people with strategies. I mean, I'm not saying mine is the best or the worst, and really you shouldn't either. If it works for you, fine. If it don't, it don't. But anyways, this here's GBP JPY. Um, Typically, what I would do, I will come to the weekly. As you can see, this is area of resistance, and this candle here is pushing bearish. So right now, to me, the outlook is kind of bearish until this flips bullish. So I'm going to be looking for sales. I had a whole video recorded, but I didn't have my OBS set up right, so I think I got it fixed now, and we'll see. I've taken two trades in that video. One was a loss, and then I took my second trade, which was a win. Which cool. I don't really care about win loss in a simulation. I'm just trying to show you my strategy and how I do it. So going to the daily, we're at a support. It's actually starting to push bullish. So what I would look for is either a break below this red line here, and then I'd be looking for support created to continue pushing down to maybe fill this wick. About 30 pips is plenty of room to move. But going down the line to the 4-hour, what we can see is I'm not gonna blatantly call this a fake out until it is a fake out. For me, if we break above this line, 17 pips, it's not good. I wouldn't, even if it broke and closed, I'd want it to break above this area here first before considering a buy. Let's see what the hour shows. I mean, it's moving pretty bearish, but you have a support here and a support here. So realistically, I'd want price action to break underneath this before taking a sell. So I'll put that there. We'll put this right here. What's our range? 24 pips? I mean, it's possible. What's the 30 look like? It's just not good. See this little white square here? That means it's selected. If I double click, see it go away and come back. I hit clone. So now my 30-minute we broke that support there. So if I can get a candle to close bearish here, it's still tough. I like a 20 pip range. Otherwise, what I'm looking for is a break and retest of this area to push to these zones right here. But this here is 3 o'clock London session, 3 to 4 or 4. If it doesn't happen, which I don't think we're going to get a break here, so since I only do London session, we'll go to the next session. All right. I'm going to go to 1 o'clock pre-London, where there's, well, whatever. Where you'll sometimes see volume, but we're back here again. So that tells me, this right here, tells me we're in a range. So we definitely don't want to get caught in that. We don't want to get caught in a range. If we can close below here, this is a 4 hour, so if we can get a close below here, maybe we can retest and fill that wick. But I don't know. I don't particularly like it. Plus, when you get on the 30-minute, there's your resistance. So break and close above that for 18 pips. It's just, that's rough. I mean, you could argue a wick fill here if you get a good entry. Let's see what time it is. It's almost London Open. So London Open will be at 10 o'clock, which is rejecting here. So since it's rejecting here, this is a bad. Like, I wouldn't take this sell because we're in this range. And I'm actually looking for a lower wick to be created. Otherwise, I'm not taking this. I mean, this closed, it closed at resistance, which means this could just flip back into the range. So this has to close bullish before I even consider a trade. And with this being the next zone, honestly, I'd rather it close above that. We'll clone it. Now if it was to come back and close below this, 154,880, then we'd have a decent range back down. I can work with that. 30 pips. So this is almost 4 o'clock in simulation time. And I do London because it's most realistic for me. I mean, I have to get up pretty early for work. 2:30, 3 in the morning. And I mean, you're not just gonna come in at 3 o'clock and your move is just gonna happen immediately. It takes time to develop. See, this had closed like a weak, like a small bullish candle. Then I, like right here. No, still not enough. So it might keep pushing. I mean, If you look at the daily, your next area is right here. That's my target. That would be my target, honestly. Yeah, 37 pips. Much better buys. And if you're like, well, why don't you take a buy? Like, why didn't I take a buy here? It's really just literally because from this resistance to this resistance, 18 pips it's just not enough. I mean, if I had set my stop loss underneath this candle, I'd have been stopped out right here. Which is almost 5 o'clock, that's when my shift would be started, so we're getting close. We might get, oh, okay. So we have a close above. This is where it's tricky because there's no wick here. When a candle closes with no wick, strategy dictates that there's just kind of a 50-50 chance because there's no range to fill, there's no wick to fill. So it could go either way. So I'm going to fast forward to the next London session, but I'm just curious. Let's see what happens. Yeah. See, it's just 50-50 chance. I don't like it. I shoot for the most probable entry that I can in line with my strategy. So here we are at pre-London. I mean, you can see on the 30-minute that we're pushing pretty bearish. See how the support matches really on both sides? Let's clone it. Alright. Daily's pushing Daily's pushing bearish. If we can break below that, man, it's a pretty good candle over here to refill. 4 hour already broke below. She's moving pretty good. I need the 30-minute to actually break and close. I need a closure. 15 to 20 pips I can do for my stop loss. See how the 15 looks. There's a lot of signs pushing bearish. So if that flips bearish, I might would take it. 4 hours bearish, broke below. 1 hour, it's going to be bearish, breaking below that. We're almost at our closure, so at 9:30 we'll pause. All right, that's what it looks like on the 30. It's definitely a closure below. I can take it above this zone here because 15-20 pips. So we're go for a sell. 16 pips or whatever. Let's just be ambitious. If it 4 hour, let's go probably to where that candle closed. I mean, we're only shooting for 10 pips regardless. So we're looking for that to be 10 pips. If that hits 10 or more pips, then I'll go, I'll take a percentage of it off, 80-90%. On the flip side, if the 15-minute candle closes bullish at this point, I mean the 10 o'clock. If it closes bullish, then I'll cut 50% risk, take it off the table. That way, if it hits my stop loss, I mean you're talking a minimal loss. Pretty simple strategy. I think simplicity goes a long way. Really, it hit my 10 pips. I just wasn't fast enough to pause it. But as bearish as it is, it should drop down. Should being the keyword. Alright, here we go. So we're at 11 pips. Right out the gate, that means we'll close 50%. Or I'm sorry, 90%. Because I don't really care about runners. I mean, whatever. Take it to break even. See how it almost went directly to that take profit? In a live market, I would have closed that. But I'm just showing you strategy. You can see it went very, very close. Very, very close to this right here. I mean, the spread might have even closed it out. Probably not. But either way, regardless of that, regardless of the mismove, you go to your history. I still closed 129% or $129. So we're just, I mean, looking at it objectively from June 1st to June 10th, and that's not including. That's really just including 3 days of trading, almost 2% on your money. I mean, that might not sound like a lot, but man, if you do, like, you pull up a calculator. Let's just say you got 25,000 in your account. That'd have been $450. And just in 3 days, I mean, consider that over the course of a month. That's almost 2 grand in a month. 24 grand a year. So, anyways, that's just my strategy. I'll do some more simulations and leave a like and subscribe and comment if you enjoy the content. Comment, whatever you want to see, another simulation, or if you want just kind of chat about a topic of discussion, I'm willing to chat that out too. Just keep it clean, keep it chill. The intent here is never to offend anybody. Treat people with respect. They should treat you with respect. Anyways, that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.